For every day in November, I'm gonna build a part in my level using this random wheel. My only goal is to finish the level with all 30 themes and eventually get it rated. However, there are 3 rules. Every time I spin for a theme, I have to take it off the wheel and use what I get no matter what. All of the parts have to be uploaded as a YouTube video, all the way from the 1st of November to the 30th. After the month of November ends, my level must get rated. If it doesn't, then I fail. Will I get through all 30 days of November? Or will I succumb and fail? Day 28 of BLOCKVEMBER. Let's just see what we get, and we get math theme. Okay, that's pretty interesting, I suppose. Day 28, and we're going mathematical for this one. But however, an issue I'm facing here is that the level ends at the end of day 28 for some reason, which is like, what? I think I did the math wrong. Get it? My plan was to originally have one theme for the end screen, but I don't know what I'm gonna do in this scenario, but like, actually I have an idea. Math plus paint. Yeah, you guys are still getting 30 themes because I have a sort of idea right now. If you guys have seen a notebook, you'll know that it can be used for math. And you know what else it can be used for? Painting stuff, or at least drawing stuff. So because of my poor planning, I'm just gonna do them both in the same day. As for Christmas theme, I'm gonna do it last. Okay, so I made some lines, come on. Why is there still a gradient in the background? Oh, it's probably because of the background. Yeah, change it to a plain white. Please look good. Okay, yeah, that was the fix. Move that for about 10 seconds. Now the background should slightly move with us. However, the assets are like disappearing once they go off screen, which is not what we want. So create a link visible and attach it to all the lines, I guess. Oh, damn, that works. Nice. And on the ground, I'm gonna create another set of like, maybe a little bit more yellow paper. I don't know. Yellow can be paper, right? Wait, what did I just say? By the way, this is the final piece of gameplay, so this part's gonna have to look good. It's literally the last thing the player plays until they beat the level. Probably likely as well put a little border between both the papers. Okay, out of the line, but like, ugh. Okay, the blue lines, I don't think it works. I think I gotta use a different color. Maybe just copy the color of the paper, make it slightly darker. Oh, wow. And just spread these lines everywhere because I just love spreading my lines everywhere. It should look a bit better now. Oh, it does look tough. Okay, nice. I don't want to think about math just yet. I don't want to think about math, bro. So I'm just going to continue designing the notebook. You know, keep math off my mind. It's going to come eventually, but like, I can delay the inevitable. I still don't want to think about math. So I'm going to do the paint theme first. Right here, I'm going to try and make a little paint bucket design. So this is on T15. These should be on T14, implementing the finer features of this paint bucket. Of course, add the actual paint in the bucket. Wait, hold on. I should do the paint something like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We have a bucket of paint, but it's very bland right now. There's no shading, there's nothing. I don't know, I'm just gonna do Fruitiger Arrow shading. Early in the challenge, I did that theme, and the shading actually looked pretty peak. Added a little bit of shading to the paint bucket. Still just looks like a metal jar or something, I don't know. It doesn't have that paint bucket look. P-A-I-N-T. Paint. This can also double as a title card. And I'll probably have a little bit of paint dropping out. I don't know how the physics are working on this thing, but like, it looks aesthetically pleasing, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. Put a handle on there and shebang, paint bucket verified. The question is, does it even look good in normal mode? Lucky? Yeah, it does. I'm fine with that. Only thing it's suffering from is a lack of drop shadow, but I can just do that and hey, there we go, drop shadow achieved. Now onto math, I guess. What I want to make is like convincing pencil strokes. But like, wait, hold on. This is replace objects by Faye. I'm gonna install it. The way the mod works is that I can draw something with allium. I select all this and then I select this. Replace. Oh, I didn't do anything. Replace, replace, replace. What the hell just happened? Bro, this is not the desired effect I was going for. Okay, exit without saving, please. Never mind, I'm gonna have to do this all manually. I'm just sort of writing some algebra down. Quick note, the math does not have to be correct. It can literally be the most incorrect thing ever, but if it looks like math, I've done my job. I'm gonna draw a sine graph. The way I'm gonna do that? Well, I mean, like, that's how it is, right? This should look like super notebooky. You get what I mean? Sine theta. Wow, such advanced math, right guys? What's something else I can plot? Oh, I have an idea. In the background, I'm gonna have like a little graph, right? Oh, what's that in the background? I mean, I'm not too sure what that is, but I guess I'll just trace over it. One thing I've never understood is like, why do these saws have black boxes inside them? And why are those two boxes just kind of rogue? And those two saws as well. It's just the ways of Josh Deluxe. And just make some measurements at the bottom. I'll make a summation. I'll make the top number like 100 and make it start from like 7. I don't know. Is that symbol too big? I think it's too big. I ain't that good at math, so some of the stuff I put in might just be completely wrong. I got no clue. I don't know, man. I just slapped the quadratic in there. I don't think that 3n squared plus kn plus 7. That's crazy. Oh god, the rest of my time here is just gonna be spent doing mathematics. Great. Okay, move this over here. I'm gonna do a normal distribution, which is kind of like a bell curve. This kind of reminds me of that one part in Boogie by Connaught, where there's like a chalkboard in the background and like, you know, and I want to draw some bars as well to represent like the sample. You guys are basically just watching someone do math homework right now. And in bell curves, it's exactly the same on the other side. Hooray! I'm gonna have a label pointing to this area, and in a part all about numbers, well, we really can't go without... Okay, we can't just have graphs here. We gotta have some 3D shapes. Hello, dodecahedron. How's that hanging? I am now going to trace over you because... yeah, the origin of this dodecahedron image is from Wikipedia, just to cite my sources. And since we want like a notebook feel, I'm gonna do the cool S. Everybody know how to do the cool S. If you don't know, you just need 6 lines here and then connect them there, and then just connect them left and make a bridge inside there. That's a cool S right there. The time has come. Pretend the level has 30 themes and chicken butt. You guys are unfortunately gonna have to ascend up here. Important question, is math red or blue? Personally, math has and always will be red. There's no question about it. Any other color and you're just trying to be different, man. I don't like how tall this M is. Okay, and I think that's the background complete. I don't want it to be over complicated, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Something I haven't thought about in a long time. Block design. I'm gonna work on this a little bit. For one design, I'm just gonna make some sort of pencils. In the center, there should be some little graphite here. And of course, the wood as well. Yeah, and just copy these pencils everywhere. Make a bunch of different shaded colored pencils. Well, they're not colored pencils because, come on. Like, come on. But they're all just gonna be different colors. Because you can have different colored graphite pencils, right? Yeah, and that's one block design done. Oh, that was only one block design. Oh my gosh. Okay, for the rest of the design, I'm gonna copy what I was doing with the ground. That's a pretty reliable tactic if you don't know what you're gonna do. Just link that there. Ooh, that's a pretty nice paper design. I'm just gonna do a regular spike design. Like just a base with a highlight on it. Honestly, spike design is just easy. I low-key forgot we had to include paint as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe that is just the entire paint thing in the level. Put a highlight over there and put a shadow over here because it's like, it's metal. Copying the ground again, because if you have no ideas, you can always just copy the ground. And do the counter-reflective thing on here as well. And that's just peak. Okay, so let me see now. Ooh, everything looks weird. I don't know what it is. I think these spikes need stronger outlines. Like something like this. Oh yeah, that's strong. And I guess I'll put a little arrow here. Just to show you, hey, you gotta jump over here and go this way. And put these over here as well. A little bit more clarity so you can actually see properly. Parts with white backgrounds are hard to sight read. I'll put just a bit more mathematical stuff in here. And then we can call it quits. I'm gonna make a triangle. There's a lot of stuff to do with trigonometry in mathematics. And at a right angle, it's square. So that's so cool. Throw in a random pi in there too. Why not? E to the power of x equals 2. That does make sense. And I reckon make a circle as well. Circles are pretty important. I don't really know what to write, but I gotta fill in one more box. I'll just do like some integration. I don't know. Integrate 1 over root x with respect to x. I don't know, bro. There really is, well, a lack of paint, so I'm gonna splatter some paint over here. In fact, some red paint. We haven't been using red, like, at all. This kind of looks chopped. Ooh, hold on. Hang about. I could turn this spike red. And now it literally just looks like a leaky tube of paint. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Select all this, put it on don't fade, don't enter, no glow, and we should nearly be done. If I publish the level as is, just right now, it could possibly get a feature. Like, that's actually crazy. Oh my gosh. I kind of just made a whole level. I used to not be able to do that. Yeah, that's it. Math and paint. Time spent, yeesh, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Okay. In total, we used 1,306 objects. That's fine, I guess. And as tradition, we always play the whole level at the end. Okay. All right. Important news. The next 2 days are going to be live streams. Tomorrow, I'm going to build the end screen at 1 p.m. British time sharp. Be there or be square. And then the next day, I am going to stream at 1 p.m. sharp again. British time. Be there or be square. And it's going to be like a playtesting / bug fixing stream on day 30. Anyways, oh, I forgot to say hi to Rob Top. Hi, Rouse. Whatever. Also, people have been saying that something turns into a full spike in like the crystal part or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. But like, doesn't matter too much. I'll fix it in the bug fix stream. You guys will probably tell me about it. Remember, 1 p.m. sharp. And Liminal is still visually bugged. So many bugs in this level. But we're about to get there. Now. Bang. Okay, see you guys in the next one. Remember, 1 p.m. sharp, tomorrow. If you're watching at least a day into the future, the next episode is probably out by now. So you should click on this end screen right now. Like, it's right there. The next episode is right there. Just click it. Just legitimately, just click it.